Alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Imperator Invictus Sogdia, in which we are getting closer and closer towards the end of this video series, which, quite honestly, I'm feeling a little bit relieved that the end is coming, but it'll probably be like 5 episodes or so, or maybe less. Because, as a reminder, we're in 66 BCE, and the end date is 27 BC, so we have about, I'm trying to do the math in my head, 40 years. Yes, 40 for 39 years until the playthrough ends. But I'll give it more of an explanation in a moment. But as you can tell, as I zoom out of this towards the map, we have not only, recently integrated Typuria, Arachosia, and Gedrosia, and we also taken parts of Parthia and Scythia. That used to be part of the Persian Kingdom until I took Arcania, which kind of cut them into two. Because our performance of the Imperial Challenge war that we had against the Persian Kingdom wasn't quite as much as I thought I would have liked, but hey, in the long term we still won big. So I'm particularly happy with that for what I just did during the last few moments of that Imperial Challenge from a few episodes ago. But now, Persis, that one that's south of the Persian Kingdom, it's going to become a part of Sogdia very soon. And I had something else in mind. I'm typing something, I'm just replying to somebody, and I'll get right to you in a second. And of course, we do have an ongoing war with Makkah, which declared war against Persis. In which Persis will be integrated. Does that mean will that war end premature? No, because if you declare war against the vassal, you're declaring war against me. That's what it is, basically. You know me multitasking, I'm never good at it. Never, ever. Now, let's get down to business. Of course, then we have, bits of Mesopotamia, in which we're also trying to, increase the size of the population here in, which is, where ancient Uruk. So I hope that would be my last metropolis before the end of this series. Like, can we do that within 40 years? Turn this city into a metropolis. Because that would be grand. And but provincial loyalty, however, it's still going down in some other areas. But don't worry, we're appealing to them. So capacity. Give them another shrine, something to make the nobles happy. And we got the honey, we got the dye. Now if only we have the wine. But there is a place where we can get a little more wine. Because there's one place in the entire country where we can find wine, and that is here in Parthia. Nowhere else in the world that we have that is controlled there. But there is wine there. Which I did put a reservoir there. If we need a few more slaves to move over here, then we be good. Just give me some wine. But, well, actually, you're going to need a little more than that. Because obviously, Parthia, less populated. Oh, look. Another Parthia. There's 3 Parthias. This one, and that one. There's 3 Parthias. It's a Parthia rebellion. That's what's going on. Now, if only I were to take advantage of that situation, I would. But right now, we got a war to deal with. Maka wants Persis. But we're not going to allow that. Because it's going to be integrated. And I will be raising levies. And subsequently the navy. Which is all present here. Just in case you get caught out here. But fortunately, the Maka Navy only has 14 ships, which they could be anywhere in these ports, which is where you come in. So now, give me the levies from Maru, Gedrosia, and Mesopotamia. Be on standby, because there's going to be a lot of ship movement. Get to stepping. I don't know why I did that. I don't know if we can transport all of you with that amount of cohorts. So you're going to have to find alternate routes. Just head to there. Whichever way is the quickest, but down the road is, so perhaps for future reference, we're going to build a road. Stop. Course march. To there. We don't expect the forces of Maka to be large, because it's a smaller country, and plus, they don't have the population like Persis does, so we could assume that their armies are smaller. But their military tech is just as high as ours, but we can't underestimate them. Look what happened to us with the Persian Kingdom. So, yeah. Don't guarantee everything. And I like how we left these war elephants out there high and dry. So I suggest you go over to where they're at. Join the rest of your lot with the army of Sogdiana. But for the Scythians, I'm thinking, should we bring them over too? It's got 17 cohorts and there's 18 ships. We could transport them. Okay, you're going. We're leaving Sogdiana out here, even though it's the best army, to be security. We just gotta wait for these ships to be fully repaired and ready for battle, or we could join. Access from Parthia. No, you're not going anywhere, my friend. Neither are you. Don't tell them what they want. It's only going to be a few months, then we'll be setting sail. Also, I am reminded of something. Man, I told you to be Great Warrior. Then there's you. Don't worry about it. Just worry about the here and now. Huh. Their commander's brain damaged. From Persis. And this is the Kara. That's levy in Persian terms. Ethnically Persian. Yes? Yes. Guess we'll be setting sail in May. Which by that time, Persis is integrated. Sometimes childhood forges friendships that last for a lifetime. Not often. Those friendships transcend the boundaries of family, class, and belief. It appears that Minue has seemed to be developing a strong bond with Riara of the Artesian family. As any parent knows, there isn't really much of which we could do to stand between them. Some say throughout Sogdia there's one constant. The deeds and characters and economics precede him, from the villas of the capital to the shabbiest border town. He has risen to great prominence and position as a public servant and aristocrat, and through his legendary private stories has the ear of everybody worth knowing in Samarkand. He could no doubt make a useful domestic ally. What of it? Remember, this is Ganhara that we're gonna be working on in future. We've already improved parts of Sogdiana and Gadrosia. First army of the Gashu of Gadrosia. That is from Makkah. That's the best that they have to offer. Yeah, in fact, that's their only force. There's no levies. This is their first and only army. So yeah, we will definitely be taking these parts that Persis belongs to. And I don't know about the rest of Makkah, which I would love to turn this into a client state because of its size. I mean, I believe they'd be good to have. Give me a moment, I'm replying. I'm just being silly. Now, let's get down to business. Ships are not quite ready, but things are about to change in the month of May. Persis is about to be integrated, and that would mean I would have to raise the forces from Persis. The levies of it. It will be ready to set sail, and in fact we'll even blockade them. Here. So here it is, it's fully integrated. The city of Parsa has finally fallen to our troops and is now in our hands. Parsa was for a long time one of the capital cities of the Persian Empire, and not only did play an important role in the nearby region, but it was also the religious center for the Persian Empire as a whole. After being taken by Alexander, huge swaths was burnt to the ground in a drunken revel, supposedly as revenge for the Persian burning of the Acropolis of Athens. With the city under our control, our men and advisors wondering how we should treat our old enemy. There have been people who ask us to sack the city to the ground and bring everything valuable back home to Samarkand. No, no, no. These Persians and people of Parsa must know that we are Sogdians. We are cousins to you, in a way. So, that's what we'll do. We'll make sure to keep this great city untouched. So, our client Persis has long upheld Sogdian ideals in a fair and even-handed manner. It is a matter of course, therefore, that their eventual integration to our state is to be a cause for jubilation. The Persian elite have been instrumental in facilitating this union. Many are hoping to find a place within our government. Even though we are all a bunch of old heads, but we can't just take anyone in, you know. So we all disappear from obscurity. Lack of trade goods, lack of construction leader. Well, of course, needs a governor. You're the man for the job, even though you're a terrible... You would be a terrible war leader of that governance. Like a construction leader, like the... whatever. Now, 22% of this nation is Zoroastrian. And we brought home some artifacts that came from the areas that's in those holy sites. The holy sites of Anahita and Asha. Great Lamassu here. Guardians of the lost documented empire. These two enormous protective elites in the form of a hybrid of a winged bull, a bird, and a human, once adorned at the gate of old nations in Persepolis. The Sharon the lion. This carving was once part of the palaces of Persepolis, which depicts the struggle of the hero king Sharai. I mean, I'm not sure that's correct pronunciation. Against the supernatural winged lion. Ahura Mazda helped me to defeat this lion and restore order to him. And we have the foundation tablets of Darius here. These tablets in gold inscribed with the inscription of the great Achaemenid Empire at its height under Darius the Great, King of Kings, son of Hystamius. And there's the body of Darius. The embalmed body of Darius, the Achaemenid King of Kings who ruled the empire at its peak and invaded Greece, is still revered by many in the old empire, even amongst some non-Persian groups, such as the Jews of Judea. I mean, we do have the Shrine of Anahita, even though that should be rightly placed there, one would think. Got a pretty good population. Because of its significance. And those people will be happy to see me that we decide not to sack this city because we know of its historical importance. It's missing trade goods. So they were in the middle of building a wonder. Well, get some stones in here. They're gonna need this. And we do have contact with the Ptolemaic Kingdom because we expanded so far, especially in Mesopotamia. And there's also a lack of a construction leader. I've never seen this screen before, so... Lunatic. You got better statesmanship. I don't know if that makes a difference, but... Anybody who's got good finesse, we have the stones. So what they were building in the middle of is a pyramid. That's what they were doing. Okay. So, now that this land's ours, let's raise levies from Persis. Which there can't be too many. No. But you'll be supporting. If they're gonna take somewhere, they're gonna be taking this fort first, so get together. Everybody get on board. Land here, and then we'll engage them here, then we'll blockade them. Actually, march on down here, because the Scythian army is on the way. So more professional armies will be coming soon. We just got to be patient. The only territorial changes I would want is these two, but these are fortified. But we'll send the ships to blockade over, since their navy is insignificant compared to ours. But we can now embrace Zoroastrianism at any given time. But I'll do that as the aggressive expansion goes all the way down. Knowing that we do have the political influence, but it's going to be a huge drop of stability, so we just gotta wait for it. They're going to be taking that first. Come on, sail faster, you bastards. Right. Get on board. Because you're the only ones that can actually fit in them. We head into there now. We do have contact with Pandya. Yep, the seas are safe to travel now. The more just went over. Well, you lot are the worst of the worst, but do what you can to get rid of them. We're here to block the Strait of Hormuz, or threat them personally. Anytime. Ignore them. We're just going to take our sweet time to march up there. So we do have an effective commander, but our numbers are not as great as you thought it would. You have a stronger army, higher morale, terrain's a benefit. Well, technically, the terrain will be our benefit. So please wait. Let them have their fun with their siege. We're about to have reinforcements on the way. All the more reasons why we gotta control that port. Come on, move on. Now, again, more will be on the way. And we're gonna go pick up Levia Sogdiana, the queen herself. Recently we've seen that our high priest, as well as those under his charge, has been doing a disappointing job. Seems that people are having issues with them reporting back to us how they are difficult to work with. When talking to the man, he claims it's simply a matter of bureaucracy being difficult and that the funds for his office has been lacking lately. He makes sure to mention repeatedly that they would most likely work out if only they would be given more funds to work with. The corrupt trader will not be given anything. Right. Give him some grain. It's a problem of not controlling all the territories in the province. Hey, get to stepping. Okay, 15,000 strong. Get ready to force march, everybody. And if you do lose this battle, well then we're going to have the heavy hitters come in from Gandhara and Bactriana. Seriously, there's more cities. This is a perfect place to build another port here, just to... I mean, we gotta have, you know, little stops every once in a while, because this route from there to there is simply too long. Get another port here. Don't need to maximize it. We just need a little stopping point. Gotta lessen the burden of coastal travel. Get ready to move on my command. Move. Oh, they got away. Go get them, tigers. This is all desert from here. And so that would be the way to go for this one. Great Wonder upgrade available. It's still being built. So this is for the Sogdian nation. Civilization is nice. But for this province here, for more population growth. This is the province as a whole, but we don't have all that, so I don't know about that. Honored tribesmen. I would rather have... What do we have? Something for the country. Statesmanship is always excellent. Stability change is always good. Aha! This one I want. Government traditions. For more provincial loyalty, less corruption, and governors be loyal. other options. Let me see. For the masses. But you could, yeah, might as well have all modifiers that relates to the country. Because these are all the options that's left, so choose wisely. I'm thinking the statesmanship thing. I mean, I wish we had these, but I never had that invention of strategic enemy because not a military intensive nation, more economic and defensive intensive. Even though, yes, we have been expanding. And also preferred everyone to do well on research and economy. That's kind of what this playthrough has been mostly focused on as of late. So yeah, we're gonna have pyramids, and it will not be done until 732. So that's definitely not gonna be finished by the time we end this playthrough. But if you're gonna change that, look at that amount of money you're gonna have to need. So we can wait. We'll be making more of that money during the course of the war. Great cavalry victory. Today is the day of triumph where we've driven our enemy before us and heard the lamentation of those overrun. The first army of the Legion of Scythia has brought glory to itself and to our nation for upholding the high standards of cavalry set by the hand of Alexander. The key to victory, today just as back then, was exemplary use of hammer and anvil tactics, where the enemy was locked down by our own front lines as the cavalry flanked and then slammed onto their back, killing many and breaking the spirit of the rest. One would not want to stand in front of their charge. Come on, shipping you over. 14 cohorts. Go take this as well. And go assist them. It's going to be one at a time. You know, they'll take the long way around and they'll try to occupy all this. We'll be here in reserve. Somebody died, yeah. It was a court philosopher that died. I think we would have to go with that idea. One of you, move. Just go to here, just to get ahead of time. We're gonna have to send you to Mesopotamia, just to protect our rear end. But we'll be invading Mecca. Provide security. Everybody get down here. And then we'll spread out as we cross the strait. The place is a city, you know. Small one at that. Okay. You will go here. This army, Bactriana, go to here. And then heavy Mesopotamia, be here. Scythia, here. Gandhara, to the city of Omana. Should be right behind him. They had so many civil wars out there. Once everybody's across, then we'll blockade the capital. You'll have to do. Again, I'll be more than happy to take that part of Parthia myself. Persian Parthia War. Well, there's that. They can actually go across and retake that. Nah, I could have. Go blockade. Blockading adds up to the war score. Do you want to surrender now? I don't want that strip of land. What I want is just these two. None of that land. We just simply wanted to end the war as quickly as possible. So, in other words, I am not interested in going further inland. I just wanted to find ways to end the war as quickly as possible. But if you wanted to make a client state, the capital needs to be occupied. Even though that aggressive expansion will jump up for that once you have that as an option. So I think that's an idea. Let's go take their capital and make them a client state. I mean, it's all part of Gadrosia, so there's value with this land, especially making it under our client state and nobody else. The map moved. I think it's been depopulated or whatever. We didn't do that. You're not getting any food out here, so go back. Should fall soon. Okay, withdrawal. It's because, you know, this is all desert. This is unsuitable for us to be here. So everybody's got to pull back. Tristan's killing us out here. All the more reason why we gotta take that capital. Okay, here we go. Now, what do you say to this idea? Almost. Need to occupy more. That's what I want. Just territorial change, and this whole country to be a client state of ours. We've got a bunch of ships that will deal with their navy. We didn't lose any ships, but we captured those two. Go get them. They starved out. Well, we're blockading here. Hey, get over here. Sail here. That's what I feared. Get back. Withdraw. Further back. What do you say now? Okay, there you go. That's what I want. Just had to defeat their navy to make them on retreat then. Get what we wanted. And that is for this strip of land here is to be under Sogdian control while Maka becomes a client state to Sogdia. Because there is value in that. That's a big jump to the aggressive expansion as those territories are not claimed. But hold that thought. This aggressive expansion impact just to reduce that a tiny bit, and then subsequently, as we make this official, switch to appeasing just to get the decay down faster. Levies are to be disbanded. Everybody else go home. Somewhere. We just gotta ship everybody home, you know? So everybody go here. Turn this ship around. Set them to there. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, which there's about, God knows how many, oh, you can actually tell, look it up. In this whole nation, Hellenic is 27%, 20% of this country is Hellenic, while Zoroastrianism is only 22%, overtaking ritualistic. Hindu's only 16%, Heptatic. And all the others, way less than that. And now, Queen Roshan at 57 years old, who's been pretty healthy as of late. A tad bit corrupt. We'll deal with that secession thing a little later. So now you got 2 perks. And so now, after this war's end, in a territory of only 555, it's time to embrace Zoroastrianism. The teachings of Zoroaster has permeated Persian society since he was given the wisdom of Ahura Mazda. The truth and inherent benevolence of the faith quickly spreads throughout Sogdia. It is time for us to devote ourselves entirely to the one path. So, Sogdia will change its state religion from ritualistic, which has served us well for a long time, to Zoroastrianism. And all the other important families and other members will become Zoroastrians as well. The loyal members of the ruler's family will convert to the new faith. There's no disloyal characters. But every character not following the new faith will lose 20 loyalty. We spend a lot of political influence. The stability will be dropped down to 50, which is just great. While the population conversion speed jumps up in the next couple of months. Not couple of months, couple of years. And it costs less to change the Pantheon deity. Let us do it. Hashem Vohu. You still remain ritualistic. If I had my way, I ought to force that conversion. But then again, I might make you heir. Because you are unnoticeable, unfortunately. You're a bit depressed. If it weren't for that depression, I think you would be a lot more suited to be the rather than my son here. Let's be all frank here. I got my eye on you. Having Zoroaster Spitama, the founder of the religion, who is said to be Bactrian. I mean, we can't know that. He was just an Iranian-speaking prophet. That's what they say about him. It's like, oh no, they know he's of the Arya, the Aryan, but they aren't certain about his ethnic origin. But I wouldn't doubt that Bactrian would be more of a nationality than ethnicity, because he did go to Bactra, where King Vistaspa was, which he became the first patron, the first ruler to patronize Zoroastrianism, and later spread his, like it spread, and the other subsequent followers, all that. So it costs a little less stability to change deities now. So I'll have Zoroaster, and of course, you can't call that anymore. Some would think that we got rid of our ancestor. Before speed morale of armies. I mean, it is in Sogdia, so we do have that passive effect. So go for that. And we'll change one more so we could get the full effect. Which there's a few choices here. We had the national tax before. Commerce income, cheaper buildings. Or commerce income. Unintegrated culture group members. Part of a tant. Okay. I'll go for that. I'll take the hit economically. And now we shall perform a divine sacrifice. At least twice. The only omen I can call is this one, just for national freedom and happiness, just like it always has been. I mean, of course, the change of state religion doesn't mean everybody's automatically Zoroastrian. The percentages has not changed. That has not changed. But now these changes will take place here. Ban witchcraft, which keeps the conversion speed, population conversion speed up more. Integrated cultures will be a little more heavy. And then there's going to be even more conversion speed within the coming years. So yeah, major changes have occurred here. So take this for example. Look at the factors. Dominant religious, not say religion. Major syncretism. therefore Zoroastrianism will be everywhere. Even if it does take a hit economically. We'll do it only at the major population centers. We don't have to do it at every single province. Just only at the areas where there's a high number of populations. Even if I tell them to do these as well. Thank you for sending everybody here. Oh, and get another shrine. We know populations are unhappy with this recent change of events. And I'm sure more so now. But we're doing what we can to make those changes. Especially with lower stability now. That's another reason for that unhappiness. It's rather than the change of faith suddenly. But I still want people to migrate that. So things are a little bit unstable now, but we'll soon fix all this. Just want you to oversee the construction here. So there, I've done it. That's the last major goal that I want to do, and that is to make Sogdia a Zoroastrian nation. But now, repercussions are to come. Oh, and just to up it a bit faster on the conversion. This. Conversion policies and legendary ancestors. And soon we'll have prosperity for all, and I'll be the philosopher queen. That will happen. Nobody can deny it now. Also, with a much higher zeal skill, that means stability will go up faster. We need to get stable again before the, certain provinces get a bit unruly. Get rid of this. Man, if I really wanted to, I would have become a theocratic monarchy. But you can also turn this into an empire where you get free province investments. And plus, you get room for all of these ideas. Plus, if you were a theocratic monarchy, that's simply, more chances of religious ideas. Like one of these. In fact, that's also something she would have done. Institutional proselytism. Just to make conversions even faster because she says so. By amending our religious canon to mandate active. So we should find that much of the work in converting the pagans is done for us. Again, she's a very pious woman. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna go home to your places. Well, there's room for you, so get in here. Why aren't you disbanded? Man, Pandya's making a comeback. The Shogun aren't as mighty as they used to. Looking a little bit vulnerable. Right. Your newly acquired territories. It's here in Persis. Hard-headed servant of talented organization by the name of Krepnane. It's been stirring up his fellow bondsmen in the settlement of Sera. The local authorities have so far managed to keep the situation under control, but the brazen fool continues to hold forth on the corruption and unfairness of the political system, with Roshan receiving honorable mentions. The slave population of the entire province of has now heard of his exploits, and the city elites and slave owners demanding immediate action to ensure the status quo is not disturbed further by any slave rebellions crushed forward could be allowed to ferment. Little tyranny don't hurt nobody. So round up the trollmakers, support it, and crucify them. And remember, there's a pyramid that's to be built over in Persis. Present. Yeah. Wait here. Meanwhile, sending you up there. They packed up and left. They're migrating. Going back to where they came. Alright, Amalia. You'll be on watch over there. And Gandhara over here. Head to Bactra. The Gedrosian, they calls him. As a reminder, should get that economy lowered so we can make more money, lower the fleet maintenance and everything. Quit screwing around, go pick them up. So you pick up aggressive. So if she was running a levy army of Sogdiana, get light cavalry and camel discipline. Again, that's very good. It's just get rid of depression and then she would be the heir. Skill-wise, all around, I think I would rather have a to be there and all that, but that can also lead to problems in future. You found yourself a spouse, have you? Well, you're at around the right age for you to get married. I'll bribe you. Actually, there are better ways. I mean, yeah, the religious instability is one problem. If I could befriend you and then bribe you and everything, and subsequently make you the heir to this great country, you will be the woman to do so. So I'll try to befriend you. We'll come to an understanding, and you tell him that the way of Ahura Mazda is the best. Head to there. That's where you'll be stationed at. Wild beasts in the far corners of the earth make for eye-catching exotic gifts. Various merchants throughout the region offer a wide range of creatures for both the arena and private owners, from Scythian colts to Nubian leopards. Question is, which impresses me to send? Again, I have all the money in the world, so only a tiger is sure to win her over. A breakthrough. Excellent. Formulaic warship. So conversion speed even faster. Needs one of state religion, national manpower, versus output. Province investments are always nice. Now, where's this thing? I'm looking for something. That's for a wonder, I believe. Aha! This one. Military education great wonder effect. I know we're near the end of this playthrough, but this is something we should have gotten some time ago. Again, the only way to get the score up is scoring population happiness, starting situation divider. Of all the ways of making friends, a gift is perhaps both the oldest and simplest. In the world of politics, wealth shared generously unconditionally has more influence than kind words of affection. How much is the friendship minimum worth? More money. Western Roman dictatorship? What the? Never seen that before. I mean, yeah, it's a great power, but Western Roman dictatorship. And this is the dictator himself. Now, this is Cornelius. Intelligent, scholar, humble, skeptical, tactician. Sorry from affection currently. He is the dictator, which uses the dictatorship government form. Which means he's turned this into a monarchy, no longer a republic. Yeah. Eastern Roman Republic. That consists of over there. Roman Civil War, first of its kind. That's what's going on. While the Eastern Roman Republic still has the aristocratic republic. Again, I've never seen that before, but I guess that's only in Invictus. But clearly, the Western Roman dictatorship is the dominant one. And the one who wants to uphold the republic is Statius Castellani. Yet it doesn't compare to Sogdia here. Oh, so that's where you migrated to. But of course, a lot of you are still up there. And alone. Where is Elazgia? Yeah. Which area are Sarmatian people? They're still around. Friendships paid off. Very well then. That's a start. I might appoint you heir. Alright, get up here. I think we may have to, where's Gandhara? Yeah, actually come back here. I got something for you to do. Build road. A coastal highway. Yes, that's what I'm proposing. Coastal highway. We got wine from Persis. I only need more wine. There's a demand for it, you know? So many damn buildings to build. %100% civilized. That I'm very happy with. Have another granary. Get a shrine. Look at how fast we're converting. We're in January, and look at how fast it is now. It's because I say so. I want the whole realm converted to Zoroastrianism, but of course we're only doing it with the major population centers first. Areas where the metropolises are. Level 20. Ah, ahead of time. 78 years. That's insanity. Strategic Academy. That's military education, great wonder effect. Now, speaking of wonder, I need to make some changes to this thing. This. From children from 5 to 15, yearly chance to improve martial stats. 4% improve 1. Again, if you had it higher, it just needs to have all this, so I know it's a little too late now. Every little bit helps. Now, what was this other thing that I wanted? This. And another. That. Huh! The stability change. Not only cost money, but it's... Okay, never mind then. Okay, like, what if I was to change one, and how much would that be? Oh, it's still gonna drop no matter what, except the monetary cost. Oh, I guess we'll just leave it alone then. Let's focus on Gandhara, shall we? So, Rajagriha needs a library and commercial district. Move a few slaves. Library and commercial district. There we go. That's for starters. It'll have a commercial district, but does not have a conscription camp. Alternatively, have more library buildings. Right. Anything else? Roger needs 2 granaries. That'll be a big drop, but it'll be worth it. And then there's this area that's in here, which we can build that city easily. The alternative is just to use the food and to have national free happiness throughout. Rajagriha also needs an aqueduct. I don't regret a decision regarding just a quick trip down here and we'll start building a road. Death from above. Is it a cloud? Is that a swarm of birds? No, it's arrows. So now archers will be more effective up in mountains and hills. Well, once we become more stable than before, we will most definitely overtake Shunga, based on population happiness. And maybe perhaps one day we'll go to war against Shunga for, you know, this area in particular, because it's part of Moro. Alright, you so-called coward. You are gonna build a coastal highway that will connect all the way to here. build a road to connect the cities as well. Yeah, and connect all the way to there. And then we'll build a second road to connect to this, and then to the other cities, and then down to there. Okay? Now get to work. 100,000 strong. Now listen, if I really want to, I could turn this into a theocratic monarchy and become the priest queen. That's the generic title I give you. Priest king / priest queen. And she kind of behaves like one too, one would think. But around this time period, I don't think female mobeds ever exist. I know they exist in modern times in the Reformed Zoroastrian faith that you find in Iran and North America, possibly Europe. Ahmed Teal's a powerful general following the command of a great number of loyal troops as Ishtamanical. Despite efforts to move away from reliance on the upper classes, Ahmed Demos demands that we change our policies on the recruitment of soldiers as to increase the power and influence of nobility. We should think twice before refusing such a powerful man. Military service. Going back to that way? Offer a counter proposal. Putting myself into deficit. Not what I wanted. Stop. Now that road construction project is halted. Damn that man. Go. We have overtaken Shunga. All we need to do is to be more stable. Although I cannot rule out a possible war against Shunga. It's like if we can beat the Persian kingdom, then maybe there is a chance that we can beat Shunga. Even though Pandya has been growing significantly. Which I find it rather, scary. There's tribune in the front. It's just I'd like to have the rest of Maro. So if I had my way, I would be fabricating the claims of here, 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 and here. Basically, modern day Gujarat. Sogdia is the state of perilous financial management. The only viable solution is to collect an emergency tax on all landowners. Needless to say, this will affect our nation severely. God dog it. Now we're unstable again. We're out of debt now. I will tell you only this once. I need you to be a Zoroastrian, and she is now. You must embrace the way that Zoroaster has written in the Gathas. Ashin Bohu. Where's Saxon, the Gedrosian, the commander of one of our prestigious armies, presented a request to be acknowledged officially as a man of recognized noble stature. This sudden outrageous demand is covered by a public proclamation of the adequacies of our royal house. It should harm our understanding to accede to this demand. We are bound by circumstance. Don't worry about that. Still, the legitimacy will be up in no time. Idea. Don't need your friendship. Actually, hold on a minute. That says the territory of Rajagiri is filled with the neighbors of Alexandria and Naka. As a result, impressive fortified walls being erected in Rajagiri, outdoing the efforts of their rival. As I say, conflict drives innovation. Well, let them continue. Sogdian settlement. With that, a freeman and citizen will appear there, along with the conversion speed and all that. I got no more mismatched path down. Used to be 22%, but now it's 23%, so it'll increase. And perhaps in a few decades, it will overtake Hellenic. Our Sogdian settlement policy on Rajagriha has attracted the attention, especially amongst the classes of soldiers in our army. Making use of the promise of free land, they have arrived in Rajagriha, seeking to make a new life for themselves and their families. Just the type of settlers we need. This national decision that popped up. Glass, and marble. These other areas that relates to Persis. Hey, remember that road project? Get to work on that. Once you're done with that, and then you will go this way, or that way. You can connect the road to here, and another here, to here, to here, to here, and also have that road that connects to here, and then you're golden. Oh, actually, it's here too. Yes, it's a little bit crisscrossing, but you got a lot of work to do, so get to work. How is Sumer doing? growing alright. We'll keep up with the growth. Build a court of law here so we can keep this province stable. Oh, Bactria is just short of becoming a metropolis. We kind of don't have that political influence to make that happen, because you need 100. Or Carmania. What's going on with Avamna? Send some more. Rajagriha is gone. He was researching. Put him here. We built this city here. Sogdian citizen up here, that needs a grand theater. You got it. Prosperity for all. So, next couple of years, unintegrated culture group happiness goes up. And then I will have the philosopher king or queen trait. I'll be in my 60s. I was healthy, but now it says ailing. Even in areas where we're not doing the edict of population conversions, this is how much it takes. Especially for non-integrated cultures of certain peoples like the Avanti there. That one will take a little bit of time. But however, each time we call upon Prophet Zoroaster, not only increases conversion speed even more, but up to 5 pops in our territory will convert to the Zoroastrian faith. So Rajagriha is now a city of brick. Move a few pops in and then we'll have another building. Needs another library. But first, move a couple of them in. Madra is not the capital. Son of a beeswax. I mean, the food is good, so we'll have to do the alternative. Bread and circuses. And this also needs an aqueduct, which I think I would have to make do with an investment. Which I don't typically do that option for other places. Some of our citizens have left Ashparatalas to settle down in a vassal settlement, Casa settlement of Parvata Madra. Just to get more used to our ways and learn from our citizens. We hope Casa will be able to advance and become more civilized as well. After all, it's just a part of the agreement we made with the settled tribe. Barely overtaking Shunga. Trying to think. How many territories? It's 11, 12, 7, 11. That will not be enough to make us, you know, have that decision to have imperial ambition, which you need a really high amount of popularity for that, while dropping stability and everything. I mean, it would be nice to have right at the end of the series, but you can't guarantee everything. But there's also this part which we don't have full control over. You see, fighting against the Shunga will require a two-front war. So we just need a lot more money to raise. Just get on with the road building. But at least we'll have some assistance from Maka and a few other places. Oh yeah, I forgot about you people too. Why not integrate them as well? You know, just increase the number of territories that you have. That's 12 here. Let me see. A scientific breakthrough. One of our researchers, Farkun, that's over here in Religious Events, thinks just about to make a notable scientific breakthrough in the research he's currently working on. All that is needed some more supplies and funds for the next couple of years. To be able to get his hands on some of these, he has personally asked our Queen Roshan if he could give it access to them. The rest of our research would certainly suffer if we were to make this move, but maybe it's worth it after all. Farkun will get everything that he needs. We have 2 innovations now. But I'm looking. I'm just only wondering, is there a nearby provincial investment? No, it doesn't say. I have a feeling I think we've bypassed all of this. So at this point, you might as well just take your pick. All that national manpower, if we were to increase that further. Might as well start going this way towards 0. So double pay for more national manpower, and this is for army morale recovery, and then in future get service for life for even more national manpower, and then 0 for even more national manpower. We'll be ending this episode very soon. Let me see if there's any change after getting those innovations. Months passed and well, we reached the max. And here we go. So, as we will close this episode, this is what we have here for the new Zoroastrian deities that I've picked up, the Azadas, if you will. Ahura Mazda. Ahura Mazda is Lord Wisdom, the uncreated spirit that creates, who binds the cosmos with his will and emanates pure goodness throughout the universe. There are many epithets for the powerful deity Ahura Mazda, the supreme deity of the Zoroastrian religion. All that is wholly beneficial comes from Ahura Mazda, a shining, changeless beacon of hope in a world of darkness and misery. And here we have Haruvatat. Everything in creation has its opposite. It has been decreed and ordained by the glorious Ahura Mazda in his infinite capacities. Whereas Vahishta is the fire-bearer, a feminine Amesha Spenta Haruvatat controls the ebbing and flowing of water, harnessing its curative powers to bless and protect the devotees from the physical ailments of this doomed world. And of course there's Zoroaster. Our people will bring to life the vision of Zoroaster and spread the faith as far as eyes can see. Who else will stop Angra Mainyu in its deadness? Zoroaster was the first to be taught the truth of the world, and the prophet of Vahu-Manan. From the moment he had his revelation, he spread the word of the good purpose and truth of things, as well as free will. He has been instrumental in instilling our religion into the Persian sphere of influence, lasting more than a millennia. And finally, Tishtria. We will call upon Tishtria to bless our people with his life-bringing rainfall, ensuring harvest and growth for a long time to come. With our harvest, our people will flourish and expand, safe under the protecting hand of the divinity. Tishtria is one of the many benevolent deities who struggle against the forces of Angra Mainyu. He is known for sharing rainfall and fertile blessings to the people and regions under his protection. He is involved in the struggle against the demon Apasha. And so, since we're all about population conversion these days, so we call upon Zoroaster. So, each time we do that, every 5 years, for the remainder of this playthrough, you will see the population changes that Zoroastrianism will very soon in the next episode overtake Hellenic and all the other religions as well. And maybe we can increase the further of the integrated culture group happiness by likely building a holy site here, but all the more reasons why we've got to convert the populations more in towards Zoroastrianism. And it's working, and we will keep at it. Keep going with this. All the way in the next episode for the last 2 episodes. So we hope you see you in the next one. But until then, so long for now.